It's Rhonda. I am back for another video, not for an app tutorial. I'm actually going to show you a website and just some resources that are free to you, and of course a YouTube page, all that good stuff. Today I am coming on to talk about a website called Plant-Based Telehealth. Telehealth has become all the rage, especially with the pandemic, and you're not able to go to the doctors just to keep infection down and to keep, everybody safe. So there's telehealth options, and telehealth options became available for every practice just about possible, except for there's one in my daily career that we're questioning because we're like, we don't know if you can do that through telehealth. But I have been talking a lot about plant-based, and I mentioned in a couple of videos, and I'm going to be talking about it more, and how I am 90% plant-based. And when I say 90%, that 90% is just a transitional phase where sometimes my husband's not 100% plant-based, although I am walking through this journey and showing him some different options, and little by little he's incorporating more fruit and veggies and all that good stuff. But sometimes we go out and we might have fish every now and then. That's the most that we have for myself. And so the reason why I went plant-based was for so many reasons, but it made sense. I'll just take you back to 2016, actually 15 going into 16, when I was coming through my weight loss journey. I had started in 2013 and had lost 99 pounds in that year. And then the next year took me about a year to take off another 41 pounds. So I had took off a whole person off of my body. And I remember the day that this one girl, when we were practicing training for the Goliathon, she actually got on my back, and I remember saying I carried around this whole person on my back. Fast forward 2015, I remember the Holy Spirit telling me about pescatarian. And so in that year, I decided to, hands down, I just dropped everything cold turkey and went pescatarian. So that's where you can see in my plant-based options, I'm very used to having fish. For the most part, I'm just eating salmon sometimes, and it's just on the weekends. That's like the 90% is my cheat day, and that's usually one day during the weekend that I'm like, I'll just have a piece of fish because we're going out to dinner. And then the next year, I was really doing good with pescatarianism, and I switched completely over to vegan, but not the vegan with a lot of processed food, just a lot of nuts and veggies and things like that. But I started to gravitate back to regular food because I felt like I didn't have enough food in me to sustain me. Fast forward, here we are today, and I'm right back in the plant-based world, but using the word plant-based and not vegan these days. And so with that, there's a reason why, but I'll tell you guys later. It's just I really wanted to work on my health, and after having a major hysterectomy done, and moving up in age and just different things, I wanted to approach things more holistically, and I wanted to make sure the best I can to put great things within our bodies, because food is medicine. With that being said, I found a wonderful lady. Her name is Chef AJ, and I've been combing through her book and her videos, and so much information. It's opened up this whole world of information. So I am on a plant-based journey, and little by little I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. But I want to take you to this site because on this page, Social Girl for God, we're social, but we're always showing you different apps, websites, anything that you can use digital to be able to help you in your regular lifestyle. So without further ado, let me take you to plant-based telehealth. Okay, so we're back. So we want to tell you first about plant-based telehealth. This came highly recommended to us. We are not being sponsored. This is not a sponsored video, but it's a website because that's our profession in the daytime, is a medical coder, and then we're walking through the plant-based lifestyle. And so we have been digging in to find resources that we can use ourselves and then share with others at the same time. This is an option that maybe you are considering, like say you do not have insurance and you are really suffering in a couple areas with just your illnesses, and you're thinking about how can I do something different to actually heal myself. So when we heard about plant-based telehealth through our journey, we just thought that this would be a great thing to bring to you. One thing about the plant-based telehealth website is it offers a 30-minute consultation, but currently they are not taking insurance. If you have your flexible spending account option and you have money there, you can actually pay for your consultation, and that will get you an opportunity to see one of the doctors. But we're going to take you through the website because we feel that it's very informational. And as I stated, as we're walking through this, we feel 100% better, taking care of ourselves, working out, losing a great amount of weight, and just letting the vegetables that we eat, fruit that we eat, grains, onions, mushrooms, all that good stuff, heal us within. And so I want to make sure that as much as I can, I'll share that information with others. So here's all your new patient registration. You put all your information in, make sure you read your terms of use, and you register. It's available. Doctors are available to see patients in 50 states and Washington, D.C., and you can schedule your appointment. I'm going to take you over to the about. I actually want to take you over to information first and take you to pricing. The consultations are in the range of $150 for 30-minute appointments. And as I stated, it's just flexible spending at this time. They do not accept insurance. And so we are currently in the process of adding this to our journey. It's just currently they do not take insurance. You have the doctors. You can meet the doctors. But first, this is everything here available: states, pricing, getting started, how-to instructions, frequently asked questions, international lifestyle medicine consultations. You have a patient portal, which you basically have with all of your doctors these days. You have your contact, you have about, and that just tells you everything about the plant-based telehealth service and what it provides in short, a little short overview. You have your feedback, where you're able to submit appointment feedback or submit patient testimonial. And we'll take you over to meet the doctors. You have a list of educators, doctors that are passionate about the plant-based lifestyle, all here. You can read their little bios and find out what state fits you. And also, from what we were told, that if you live in a state where maybe one doctor does not serve it, just call in and they will give you recommendations. See, this lady here is in a whole bunch of states here, Christina Miller. So they're pretty much, and here's one, she's licensed in all 50 states. Good for her. So here's all of your doctors. You can find that information about how to link up, and I think it's a great investment for information. Also, you have your Plant Pure RX 10-day immersion. That's more about their programs. And then you have free resources, and this is one of the reasons why we wanted to show you, just in case you're not ready, but you're thinking about, you know what, I need to change my diet, I want to do something different. Hey, maybe I keep hearing around to talk about some things, and this might be something else that I want to do. It's also great if you have walked through a cancer illness and you're in remission. One of the things that they suggest to you is to make sure that you clean up your diet and, remove sugar and a whole bunch of other things. So plant-based is always a great option to make sure that you're staying your course. So you have your webinar registrations, you have webinar replays. I'm always a proponent of going back and listening to information to feed yourself great knowledge. And then you have YouTube videos, and you have your newsletters. Newsletters, you have all this stuff that you can go through and read, but I'm going to take you over to the YouTube videos. That's where we're located at on YouTube, so make sure you like and comment and share. But here's the plant-based telehealth videos. You have the home videos, playlist channels, discussions, and about. And here's everything that they have. So even if you just sat here and took a moment to invest and treat it like a podcast, you would just change who you are little by little. That's how I have just immersed myself in the process and say, you know, I'll try that, and I'll try garbanzo beans, and I'll try this, and I'll try that. And when the student's ready, the teacher shows up. So you have diet roles in menopause, you have heart health, you have welcome to Dr. Pierce. He's one of the doctors. We saw his face. What's missing in medicine, how to monitor your health. This is great things. Habit changes, skin health. If you scroll down, you have thyroid health, food addiction, discussions about hypertension and autoimmune disease, and more. So as I stated, this is all available to you right on YouTube. All you have to do is go and subscribe and check it out and jump in and get yourself healthy with the food that you're eating. Plus, when you are moving over to a plant-based diet, I find that it's very easy just to go get some cherries and veggies and different things. You have to make sure that you consume them, but they're not as costly as some of the finer meats that we are purchasing and other, you know, processed foods. So this is a great option. Please let us know if this helped you. Leave us a comment, question, or a like, and that would be great. And hopefully, like I said, I hope this blesses you and gives you something to think about as far as your journey with your health. Be blessed as always. Take care, and remember, everything that you do, make sure that you do it for the glory of God. Thanks, and talk to you soon.